y'all, my name is Spice. This is Spice Can't Fish. So this is going to be the second part of the Devil Horse fishing challenge. The first part you saw me go out and catch a bunch of fish on a bunch of different lures that my buddy Darry over at Devil Horse Jigs sent me. If y'all haven't seen that video, I'll leave it linked down in the description for y'all to go check out. And so for today's video, I was going to take all the jigs that he sent me and try and catch fish on all of them. But I actually thought of something a little bit better. Well, that and I broke off like 3 of the jigs that he sent me, so we can't even really do the video anyway. So if y'all remember in the last video, I said 2 lures in particular were my favorites that I thought were really well made and really fit the conditions that I was fishing them in. Those 2 were the little hand-poured worm, as well as that citrus shad, sexy shad, whatever you want to call it, swim jig that Darry hand-tied himself. So I figured, hey, we can't really do the first video, but what if I actually took those lures out, went back to the same ponds that I was fishing them at, and really tried to establish a pattern, put the hurting down on some fish. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're out here at that first little body of water where I caught the fish on that little worm, and we're gonna get to it. So the first half of the video, I'm gonna be trying to catch fish on this little worm. I'm gonna give you all kind of some pointers, like what I would use it for, how I would rig it, stuff like that. And the second half of the video is gonna be the same, but with that little sexy shad swim jig that Darry sent me. Real quick before we get any further into the video, I just want to say thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys do enjoy the video, please do me a favor, hit that like button. I would really appreciate that. It lets me know that y'all like the videos. On top of that, if y'all could hit that subscribe button, I would really appreciate that. It helps me grow my channel a little bit faster and helps more people see these videos. Also, real quick before we get started, real big shout out to my homie Darry over at Devil Horse Jigs. I really appreciate you sending me these lures again, homie. They're awesome. I love to throw them. I'm having a fantastic time with them. If you guys want to go check out Darry's jig business, Devil Horse Jigs, I always leave a link down in the description. They'll be right at the top for y'all to go check out. Go give him some love, tell him Spice sent you. I'm not, gaining anything by this. He's not paying me. This isn't a promotional video or anything. I just wanted to show y'all some cool jigs and stuff that he sent me, and I just want to show my appreciation. Some random dude waved at me. I don't know who the hell that is. Anyway, I'm gonna get y'all strapped on my chest and we're gonna get to fishing. All right, here we go. Down here at the first spot. Gonna make my way down these rocks. Hopefully don't fall. Yeah, so like I said, I'm packing real light today. I just brought these worms, a couple hooks, pliers. Holy cow, did you guys just see that? There's a little bluegill that just swam through the rocks around here. That's a good sign. But yeah, there's like a big grass bed out here. I'm just gonna take this, give it a nice old bomb cast out there, get 20 feet, and just let her sink on down. Problem with these worms is they're a little bit small, so they're a little bit hard to, cast a consistently far distance, but we're gonna make it work. Didn't seem to bother the fish last time. Got one on the first cast last time. Let's see if we can replicate that. Probably not though. Yeah, I think the last time I was throwing this, I was throwing it on a little bit lighter line or something. Not like the main line obviously, but this leader line, I think I'm using 15 pound right now, which is a bit overkill. Making it not very fun to cast. I think that's what it is at least. All right, made a little switch. Same worm. I switched up to a little bit heavier hook and also shortened up the leader quite a bit. I'm hoping that, oh yeah, the heavier hook plus the shorter leader is going to make it way easier for me to cast this. Getting a lot of bites over there, but they weren't taken. I think they might have just been a bunch of little bluegills just kind of nipping at it. So I'm gonna kind of keep moving down, keep fishing this place as effectively as possible. There's a bite. He's got it. Yes. Finally have a fish. Get out of that grass. Oh my God, that's a good one. Oh my God. Bro, oh, I'm sorry, but I didn't mean to whack you into the freaking ground like that. Hang on, chill out. Chill. 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 Oh yeah. Oh, he's been caught a couple times. He's got a little hole over here, right on the side of his face. Buddy, you need to stop falling for fake worms. Just eat the real thing from now on, okay? Man, you think he wanted that little worm though? Jeez. But he freaking chucked it. Alright, fella. I appreciate you biting. Nice long skinny guy. Probably be about a 2-pounder if he wasn't so freaking thin. Ooh, there's a big old bass right in front of me too. Probably about a pound bigger than this one. Alright, I'm gonna let this guy go over here so I don't disturb anything. Alright, bud. See ya. Nice.
Nice.
Yes. Okay, there's another bigger bass over here as well. I'm sure he's seen me by now. He's sitting like right in front of me, but just kind of cruising. Can we get him?
The next day.
All right, y'all, just now getting down to the second spot. This is actually the next day. I fished for the rest of the day yesterday and didn't even get another bite on those little worms. I don't know what it is. That pond's kind of hit or miss. I'm gonna take those worms out again later and we're gonna put them to use in a different way. But we're down here at the second spot where I was throwing this little chartreuse sexy shad swim jig around, and we're gonna get to chucking again. Hopefully we can land more than one fish here today. Overall, water clarity is dirty as per usual. This place is almost perpetually just a poop green kind of color, but kind of windy, cloudy out today. I think we're supposed to get a few sprinkles here and there, but we're not gonna let that get in the way. I'm just gonna get y'all slapped in my chest and we're gonna get to casting. Ooh, I just scared something off over here right at my feet. All right, yeah, we're gonna get to casting. Let's go. So it seems as though I almost always have my luck along this boardwalk, dock kind of area. So I'm just gonna kind of stick around here for most of the day. I'm gonna try and give the other half of the lake a good once over if I can, but there are a lot of people over there. It's kind of one of the places that most people like to just go sit out and bobber fish. Just a ton of tables and stuff over there, so it's kind of easy to do that. But for like actual bass fishing, I've found that they kind of tend to like to hang out over here a little bit more. So in the last video, I didn't really talk about how I was fishing this at all, which is kind of why I wanted to come out and do this video, so I can kind of go a little bit more in depth into each of these topics with y'all, I guess. Ooh, thought I just got bit right there. But what I'm doing is I'm taking this swim jig, making a nice long cast, letting it sink all the way down to the bottom. And then I'm just reeling it super slow. A lot of the time people talk about doing what they call the Alabama shake, which is where you kind of like pop your rod like this. And under normal circumstances, I actually do advocate for that. Not exactly constantly popping and jerking your rod like some people talk about, but definitely giving your rod some twitches, because what that does is it pulses the skirt out and gives the swim jig what they call secondary action, which is kind of what they mean by like when the skirt kind of flutters and pulses, and that looks kind of like the fins or the gills or part of, you know, a fish, makes it look a little bit more lifelike. But here, this pond is actually a man-made pond for the most part. Most of it's man-made, so a good portion of it has these big chunk rock at the bottom. Like, I don't know if y'all can see these over here, but this is what a good portion of the bottom looks like. So instead of doing the whole Alabama shake thing, I'm letting it sink all the way down to the bottom, and then I'm just reeling it really slow and letting it kind of tick the bottom. And a lot of the time these fish are just going to be kind of hanging out, suspended a couple feet off the bottom. And when that jig hits like a rock or something, it has the same effect as you know, doing the Alabama shake. It makes the skirt kind of puff up and flare up. So I'm giving it like a couple pops every once in a while, just to kind of keep it like up out of the muck and stuff. And if I feel like getting caught on any grass, this pond doesn't have a lot of grass in it, but it does have a little bit, so giving it some pops every once in a while. But for the most part, I'm just getting away with reeling it straight on, just letting it tick up along the rocks. Now, the reason that I like an archy style head like this jig for this kind of technique is because usually with a swim jig you want like a pointed head because you're fishing them around grass. But with these ones, since I'm fishing around rock, that archy style head is letting it come through any grass that I might, or like structure, anything that I might come across. But that rounded head is helping it bounce off the rocks a lot better. Oh, I just had one. Just had one nibbling at it. Just nirbling at it. Oh. Buy the SLSDC, they said. It'll stop you from getting backlashes, they said. See, that could either be one of two things. Either this reel is complete bullshit, or if that was a normal reel, that would have been a terrible backlash. So I'm gonna look at it like it was the second one, hopefully. Oh. Still though. Here's a fish. There we go. First one of the day. Little 1 pound guy. Not too bad though. There we go. I keep getting little bites over here. See, buddy? But I keep getting little bites like up over here. They just kind of be short striking it. But I can't really shorten that trailer up all that much more. So we're just gonna roll with it. Maybe they're just kind of little. Anyway, first fish of the day. Good stuff. May as well just continue casting around here, I guess. I'd like to get 3 fish on this jig before we move on to another spot. Start fishing with those worms again. Because I don't know. I like it. I think it's a good jig. And I want to give it some screen time, I guess. Oh no. Alright. Let's go get this. There we go. Easy peasy. It's another reason why I like this big flat head. It's because you'll get it hung up, but it doesn't get stuck easy. It's kind of like a football head, where they're kind of made to get hung up, but they're not made to get stuck. Or they're made to not get stuck when they do get hung up. If that makes any sense. Oh my god, no way! There he is. He hit it like right at my feet. That was crazy. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, okay. Let's just calm down there a little bit, buddy. Ow! Oh, you just slapped me in the nuts. Oh, oh, wow. You'd think for such a little target I wouldn't get hit there that often, but oh. Anyway, second fish on that little devil horse. Got him right on the top of the schnoz. A little bit bigger, £1.5 guy. Nice and chubby. Actually got some good color out here for being in such garbage clarity water. Alright, little miss, see ya. Woo! Man, that's great. I was not expecting that. I was like right there. Also, something to note. If y'all can see, the whole back of my swim bait is split open. I don't know if y'all can see that. But actually, I don't know if I can show that. That looks a little risque. Not going to show you guys that anymore, but the whole inside of the swim bait is all ripped up, but the swim bait is still nice and on there. That's because they got a quality little weed guard on these Devil Horse jigs. Don't got to go through a whole ton of swim baits most of the time, unless you rig them all ass backwards, which I usually do, 4 to 6 times a day, because I'm an idiot. But such is life. By the way, if you made it this far into the video, let me know if you all want a review on the SLX DC. I've been thinking about filming like a little review video about like my thoughts and opinions, because I don't know if y'all saw the unboxing video for this, but this is actually the most expensive reel I've ever bought. So I'm gonna I was thinking of maybe doing a little review like, oh, is it worth it? Is it worth the $200? I'm stuck again. Yeah, but so what I was saying is, do y'all want to see a little review on the SLX? I'd be down to do one for y'all. That's something you guys would be interested in, like a little 6-month review. I've had this thing for about 6 months. A little less than that, I think, but anyway, back to fishing. What an awful cast. Alright, y'all, third and final spot. Y'all seen this pond a few times before, many times. It's one of my favorites to just kind of go around, try and pick up a couple fish. The thing is, in this pond, fish aren't really all that big. There's a few big ones, a few that are around that 2 to 3 pound mark, which is big for a small pond like this, but most of them are kind of between that half to like 3/4 pound mark. Oh my god, there's a big one as I'm talking right now. Hang on. Anyway, so there's a few big fish in here, but most of the fish are pretty small. So what I was thinking is try and throw this little worm on a little wacky rig. So we're gonna see how it does. First cast, not even kidding, I'm getting bit right now. Wow, okay. Yeah, this should work. He took half my worm. Nutty. Alright. Well, that was fast. I'm gonna try and throw this little nub back in there, see if he'll eat the nub. See if we can't just put it so the hook's in the front. Kind of weight it like this. Oh, there's like 5 of them right here. Bet you one of them will eat this. If I can get it in front of them, it's a little light. And the wind is not helping. There we go. Ready? Watch this. Yup, he's got it. He took the whole worm. Insane. Okay, so yeah. Now y'all kind of understand what I was thinking. I was thinking these things would be pretty good on a wacky rig. just because of that little curl tail. When you stroke it up, I think that little curl tail is going to give just enough action for it to actually be just subtle enough, but attractive enough for these little pressured pond bass to eat. So what I'm going to do is rig up another one and go fishing. Oh, they're all still here. Throw it out a little bit further. Is that a bite? Oh yeah, that's a bite. Got that one, finally. You done got yourself up in the little stank. Here we go. Chill out. Chill. Chill. Okay, alright, we get it. You're angry. Your own fault, buddy. There we go. First little feller of the day. A little, I don't know, 5-inch guy. Pretty fella though. Okay, I'm putting you back. Chill. Jesus. Oh my God. He's eating it. He's got it. As soon as I walked up, I actually saw him kind of cruising a little bit. And I was trying to throw at him, and I threw like 4 foot to the right and just watched him go beeline over to where my worm hit the water. And then it fell for like a half a second. And buddy yoinked it. Later, skater. There we go. We're starting to get something figured out a little bit. Kind of. 2 fish in like less than 10 minutes. We'll take that. I also think I see a couple more. Oh yeah, that's definitely a bass right there. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Come on. Stupid thing. I hate spinning reels. I also hate wind. And I gotta deal with both of them today. Oh my God. Is that a bite? Yeah, it's been a bite. Oh yeah, he's got it. Oh yeah. Flying fish. Hey. Chill. That's the thing that I love about these little fish. Is they're always hungry and they're always pissed off. So even the little ones will give you a good fight. Relatively speaking. Would you just chill out, homie? I don't understand. It's like, y'all know I'm gonna put you back. He's been hooked a couple times. Got a couple little lesions. See ya. Terrible cast. There we go. Finally. Been a little while. Ow. Ow. Richard Cranium. I don't even want to touch you anymore. You're all covered in goose poop now. You. Nasty. See ya, bud. Got him. There we go. Alright. I think this is going to be the last one of the day for me, y'all. Then I'll out here for a few hours. Would you just chill? Oh, he's dead now. Okay, we get it. Hold him like an idiot. Hey guys, my name is Spice. I've never actually caught a bass before. This is my first ever largemouth bass. Am I holding this right? I think this is a big one. Isn't this a big one? I've heard they get a little bit bigger than this, but not much. Okay, buddy. Goodbye. Alright. I think that'll do for today. Hey Otis. Hey big man, what's up? I don't think I've ever shown Otis a GoPro before. Maybe once. I think he's very interested in it. Also, look at Hercules chilling out on this little log thing. I don't know if you guys know that I have Hercules, but I got a Pleco. His name's Hercules. He's dope. Anyway, I think that's gonna wrap up today's video. I really hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please do me a favor and hit that like button. It lets me know that y'all enjoy this kind of content and y'all want to see some more. On top of that, if y'all could hit that subscribe button, I would really appreciate it. If y'all are interested in seeing more content, that's gonna be the way you do that. I put up new videos every Monday and Friday, so look forward to those if you want to see some more pond hopping, bank fishing, and kayak fishing kind of content. Alright y'all, that's going to do it for me. Check them and wreck them, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace!